On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. Evans now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
It's on target to Moore. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a Falcon first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19.
The toss snap to Robinson. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, now gives him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Come back.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Benson on 1st and 10. And the hit helped send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Hey, Ace. 2-2.
Murray to throw here on third. Buys time, rolling right. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down into the red zone. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. This throw finds Martin Harrison Jr. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
Hey.
Throwing again. Murray. And underneath here for Connor. And into the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. It's a James Conner touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He cuts it to the right sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. This one delivered off target, Bob. That's incomplete. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Bob. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
18 Rattler.
Back to the air they go on second down. Finds his back. It's Robinson. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Over to Robinson on the sideline and caught. Looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Get it.
It's 2nd and inches.
70, Sugar 19. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Lions.
Here's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he gets it through the midfield stride, but onto the Falcons side of the field. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
And off to Benson from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play.
Murray looking to throw. Force that to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Moving into enemy territory. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Murray. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until it's played like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Looks down. Here's Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Now an inside give to Benson. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Murray. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Benson can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Murray, 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Evans now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Kyler. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Now Murray. That one is incomplete. him hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Murray on 3rd down. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
3 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
What you got? Empty. 2-2.
Kyler looking to throw. Completed over the middle. No yet this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Play action now. Murray. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made in close. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Arizona.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Unlock right. Up down. Steady.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. It's what every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he's really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action passing similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can make little lines, limit the game to a yard. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Capture 11. Go.
Now looking to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back, gets it, and moves the sticks.
Broncos.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
70, 70.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And it's no good. What a time for miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this fourth quarter. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Shush. Hold on, man.
From the gun, it's Murray. Hits him on the out route. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offensive line fast.
Brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Hey. Omaha.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Benson's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10. Murray. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out for a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They put everything brought in inside the 20. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead to 7. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hot 7. Cutting.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second
and 10, back to throw. Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Pablo 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He's got a man left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Sit. 2-2. Sit. Hey, sit. Easy. Whoa.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Caught near the goal line. He's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw, Murray. Here's a screen to Benson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So dose of the hurry up here. Give up the gut to Benson. And the defense wins this rap. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you now foot.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Cardinals score up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Trey Benson, the touchdown! Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield.
60 even.
To throw here on 1st down. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Chase down to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
19, Tiger.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Falcons trail by 15. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down.
Warriors 70. Let's go now.
They are throwing it again. He brings it in. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Going up 9. That brings up third and short.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready up.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And now they're left with fourth and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
To the sideline, it's secured by London. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains.
18, 5 years. 70.
First and goal.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Sticking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return starts at the 9.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They give on second to Benson. He has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this way.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to pass it here. He's taken down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, where you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Brings up third down.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained.